Just across the street, there's a dental facility that's been shut down. They are going to have to reschedule all of their patients. Part of Saratoga is still blocked off this evening, so it is best to avoid the area altogether. As you can see, that flame is still burning pretty strong this afternoon. Take a look behind me. The water out there in the lake is pretty normal. It's blue. Just across the street, though, this is the color of that water. It's almost a neon orange. This is a sample we took just a little while ago. We did also speak with some people who live just right next door to where this explosion happened. In fact, that's their home there on fire right now. We'll hear from them a little later. The woman who lives there actually was up early for a turtle release, and she's very grateful that that was the case because that allowed her to really escape quickly. Her grandson was in a room right by where this explosion happened. He actually had debris fall on him. That's what woke him up this morning. What a way to wake up. There are about 80 guys working out here right now. About half of those are from the Coastal Bend, and the plan is to hire even more before this job is complete. These world figures are made in a small workshop. They're available all year long, but of course they're especially popular during the Christmas season. What else to give but a Christmas pooper? I didn't get you one.
Well, I want to.
Sorry. He wants a specialized Christmas pooper. Exactly. A customized one for Matt to hear.
It could be me, the celebrity on it, I suppose, or you.
I don't want to be featured in a pooper, Matt. He now says we won't get that because we've twisted the facts in our coverage. I mean, in fairness, I don't think it was twisted, but if there's something you think I've left out, can you tell me what it was?
No, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. It's just like you're evil.
All the white markings you see on this home out here tonight do represent bullet holes. So as you can see, this gunman did fire dozens of shots. The memorial out here tonight is continuing to grow. We've seen several people, as you see right now, stopping by. Many of them don't even know these children, just to pay their respects. We are told by family members that this is 6-year-old Nevaeh's home. Now, by the way, Corpus Christi Police will be holding a town hall meeting this Wednesday night. Jen, as you can see, there are several police officers still out here right now. This home right here on the corner of Larkspur and Trojan is blocked off. We're told by police officers here on the scene that it is a homeowner, a man in his 70s, that is in custody at this point in time. Now, this initially came in, according to officers here on the scene, as a disturbance call, potentially disturbance between a man and his son. Police have verified that 2 people were shot out here, one person in the arm, one person in the leg. It's not clear yet just who that was, but police on the scene tell me that one is potentially a family member related to the homeowner that's in custody now here on Larkspur. The other, they're not sure if that's a family member or if that was just a passerby. Just so you know where we are, Jen, we are here on the corner of Trojan and Larkspur, just a few blocks away from Moody High School. In fact, when we got here, the school zone lights were still going. There were several kids still walking in the neighborhood, and police had not yet taken this man into custody. We actually watched as they had their guns drawn and were able to get him into cuffs right here in front of this home where police officers tell us this man lives. Right now, we're watching police go door to door. They're still trying to gather the details and get information on this shooting. We're not sure. The 2 people who were shot, police are on their way to the hospital right now to see what condition they're in.
This is someone's father, husband, grandfather, great-grandfather, and we worried all night. We're still worrying about him.
This is Jose Orona and his son-in-law celebrating good times, but there haven't been many of those since last Thursday, when Orona never came home after work.
He gets off at 5, he's home by 5:30, 5:45.
As the time passed, Orona's family grew more and more worried. His wife became frantic, first calling family and friends, then reaching out to police and hospitals. The family friend and law enforcement found him at Memorial Hospital. He was in the ICU and in pretty bad shape.
Unconscious, found that he had several broken ribs, lacerated spleen, head trauma, some blood in the brain.
DPS worked the rack, but they never notified family because their policy only requires them to do that if you die or if you're near death.
Fatal or serious injury crashes.
Okay. Is there a line drawn at what's a serious injury and what's not?
When the doctor says he might not make it.
Ramirez says he's never had a family complain about the policy, so he sees no need to change it. The family, friend, and law enforcement helped track down Orona's car. You can tell by just looking at it, he really is lucky to be alive. But this photo of his car and those injuries still leave a lot unknown. And now that Orona is starting to recover, there are many questions his family simply can't answer for him.
We can't tell him. We don't know anything. We don't know where it happened, when it happened, how it happened. Well, that's what we want to find out.
The main focus tonight is on Orona's recovery. The family does not want to point fingers, but if this is a policy problem, they do want it fixed so that no one else experiences their pain. Janine Reyes, Chris 6 News. We tried tracking down Fritz today, but only got him to respond to text messages. He now says the check will be presented to CASA on Monday, but we still have no idea how much they raised, how much he's donating, or even how many walkers exactly that event had. Also, neither do committee members for that zombie walk.
There's nothing shady about it, and I feel bad. I really wish there was. I had, a full-time committee. I should have like 4 or 5 people in here running this operation.
He told us he was a one-man army, doing it all on his own. But tell that to Corpus Christi Zombie Walk committee member Laura Lelaney Rock.
There was a committee. It consisted of, there was 5 of us total.
She says Fritz left the committee in the dark, not providing them with a budget, attendance numbers, or T-shirt sales and other sources of revenue. Rock has organized similar events and says she can only estimate the amount of costs at $10,000 or so. And with the support of CASA of the Coastal Bend, donations were in the thousands.
There was a lot of in-kind, and there was a lot of sponsors that were involved, and media sponsors, and I think that's where they would be a little upset.
In fact, the Zombie Walk came on our noon show because of their affiliation with CASA.
I own Texas Toys, so it's just been that's where we sell the actual tickets for the walk, and that's kind of the foundation for the walk, how we started this whole thing.
The whole thing is now an unknown. In text messages with Dean today, he could not tell us how many walkers participated, how much the event cost, or how much it raised. Monday, he said the check would be $2,000 to $3,000, and as not only a committee member but also a sponsor, Rock says that's disappointing. She contributed cash and paid for the DJ and photo booth as donations for this event.
I may as well have just wrote the check to CASA.
You gave $2,500.
Yeah, and get rid of the stress that I had of the planning stages.
Now, Fritz feels we have gone out of our way to make him look bad. We did, by the way, invite him to speak with us in person today. We also called him and visited his work and warehouse, but as we mentioned, texting was the only contact we were able to make with him. Now, I will say, Dave does work out. And he's got a new workout craze he's been working on.
Snake handling.
No, not snake handling. I
don't know where you get
exercising.
Yes.
Paper dolls, no less.
And it's very important. You must
We're
make that thing.
You guys are giving me nightmares.
Give us all
unbelievably scary. I'm going to see that in my sleep now.
You'll be doing that in Austin to keep his
That's the
nice
best thing
little
I've ever
figure.
seen in my life.
The facial expression is what sells
Yeah, that's super awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, if it's time to be serious now for a minute, I'm going to miss all you guys a lot. I'm going to miss everybody on this show a lot. And everybody who's watched us over these last few years, we really appreciate that. And I hope you keep watching.
It's been a fun 3 years.
It sure has been.
Miss you.
Goes too fast.
Hi, Jen. Here at Planet Fitness, they are open 24 hours a day to help you meet your weight loss goals. But do you really have to put in all that work? We spoke to a local couple who says with their pills, you can skip the gym and lose the pounds.
She went from an extra large to a 0.
In fact, the name X20 comes from Elias Trevino's wife, who lost 90 pounds in about 7 months. She went from wearing extra large to 0. He lost lots of weight, too. They now carry a full line of weight loss pills in 2 stores in Corpus Christi. Is there magic pill?
As a point of suppressing your appetite, speeding up your metabolism, there is.
Vanessa and Elias say they worked with a laboratory to combine ingredients that produce weight loss results for them and others. They offer a variety of formulas and say they make suggestions based on each person's health needs.
Personally, we're not doctors, but by our personal experience, that's what we place them on.
Until recently, those diet pill options included Bellevue Insane and Bellevue Amped Up. The FDA issued this warning October 10th after discovering an amphetamine and a laxative in those pills previously removed from the market. They're not listed on the label, but a lab analysis found those ingredients in the pills. Sibutramine is an amphetamine that suppresses appetite and speeds up heart rates. Is it dangerous for everyone?
Yes, it is. It is because it increases blood pressure, and I've seen folks in their 20s and 30s have strokes with a drug like that.
That's why the FDA yanked it from the market 3 years ago. Another dangerous ingredient found in the Bellevue pills is a laxative removed from the market back in '99.
Liver issues, cancer, it does something to the gut. It's a very strong laxative, what we call a stimulant laxative.
The owners at X20 say they've removed those Bellevue products from their shelves, but some are still taking them. Amanda is a client turned salesperson at X20. She still takes Amped Up. Even though there was just warning out about it, you still taking it?
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with it. It did help me a lot.
Here's her before and after pics. Amanda had several health problems, including migraines, fibromyalgia, and asthma before taking the pills. They're all problems she says went away along with the weight.
I used to be on my medication, my pain meds every day. I haven't had to take not one.
But nutritionist Shelby Killian is not so sure the pills are the right solution. She looked up the ingredients in Bellevue and X20 products online.
The herbal things that are in these supplements, the weight loss pills, really will go against the medicines that you're taking, and it could be dangerous.
Killian helps people battling the bulge daily. She says it's a process that takes some time. Many people on the X20 site brag about quick weight loss. Is it dangerous to lose weight that fast?
Yes, definitely dangerous. You're losing a lot of fluid, and so with that fluid, it makes your body off balance. If you've gone more of the dehydration, you lose a lot of muscle.
Killian says portion size and exercise are key. Back at the X20 store, owners say they do teach portion size.
That's a balance breakfast to us. Got the OJ.
The Treviños say the pills keep you from overeating, and some of them may even help you burn fat.
You have people that want to work out. That's where you have your thermogenics. Little slight movement, people start sweating.
Pharmacist Ron Garza says that's a side effect of an amphetamine. There are laxatives in the X20 pills, but those help you break down food. Still, Garza says that can rob your body of essential nutrients. Bottom line, the experts say there's no magic pill out there.
No, there never has been.
We know there's no solution in a bottle, and it could be even dangerous.
At the X20 stores, though, there are walls full of people who will disagree. Vanessa says she's been off the pills for 6 months, and she still wears a size 0. Now, dietary supplements like these do not need approval by the FDA, so it is important to check with your doctor before you start taking any pills or even before you start a workout routine.